I'd like to believe that you pressed David to admit that he still loves you, so he wouldn't be committing a sin by lying to God.
I would like to believe.
I think a part of you wanted to hear David say that he still loves you, because deep down, you didn't want to go through with the annulment anyway.
I cannot believe that you are accusing me of this.
Okay, let me ask you something. David has been totally honest tonight. Why don't you give the same to me?
So you don't believe me?
I will. If you look me in the eye and you tell me that you don't have any feelings for him, that a part of you doesn't love him, Grace, I want the truth. Once and for all. Tell me in your heart of hearts that you don't feel any love for David.
I can't, Sam. I can't tell you that I don't have any feelings for David.
We are gathered here to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love, and to add our best wishes to the words which shall unite Antonio Lopez Fitzgerald and Sheridan Crane in marriage.
Sheridan, I can't let this wedding happen, even if I have to stop it with the truth.
It could kill him.
It's just a chance we're gonna have to take. Can't let you marry my brother.
Should there be anyone with cause why this couple should not be united in marriage, they must speak now or forever hold their peace.
I do. Luis, what's going on? What possible reason could you have for me not to marry Sheridan?
I don't know when or how, but I'm certain you're going to get out of here alive and unscathed. You won't lose the chance to have the life that you want and the love that you want. You won't make the same mistake I did. You won't let your father decide your destiny. You will. You listen to your heart. You'll follow it. All your dreams will come true.
You really think so?
I know so.
Ethan, you gotta hook up the safety cable before it's too late. Give me more rope.
No, something at the top of the car.
Ethan! Oh, Ethan!
Ethan!
Oh my God!
Ethan!
He's dead! Ethan!
Ethan!
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
So you have feelings for David. So I was right. No wonder you don't want to get your marriage to David annulled.
No, Sam, that is not what I meant. I love you.
Yeah, but you have feelings for David.
Of course I do. I was married to him once, and I don't remember being his wife, but we did have a child together. David is John's father. Just like Ivy is Ethan's mother.
Keep Ivy out of this.
Why? You accuse me of being in love with David. That I was so affected by this vision that I had with my marriage with him and a kiss we shared afterwards. What about the vision you had with Ivy? The two of you being married and the kiss that you had after that?
Okay, this is going too far.
You know, if they keep this up, they're going to say something they're bound to regret.
I'm going to go to the car and get a mild sedative for Grace, and maybe you can calm Sam down.
Just admit it, Grace.
Admit what?
Admit that you have feelings for your husband. Just admit it to me that you love him.
Ivy! What the hell are you doing here?
I don't get it, Luis. Why are you objecting to me marrying Sheridan? I mean, what could have been so important that you had to stop our wedding? Look, you can't marry Sheridan because she doesn't love you. Right? She loves you. What do you mean she doesn't love me? Are you kidding me? Oh, wait a minute. I see what's going on here. You're playing a practical joke, aren't you? I tell you what, you almost had me had there for a second. I really thought there was some secret reason that, you know, that we couldn't get married. But then it hit me. I said, you know what? What could be that secret reason? And there's not one. You're just pulling my leg.
Yeah.
Well, you just wait till you and Beth get to the altar, because I'll remember that. I'll get you back good. I apologize for my prankster brother. You can go ahead and pick up where you left off. Sheridan and I can't wait to be husband and wife.
Antonio and Sheridan, I would ask that when frustration and difficulty assail your marriage, as they do to every relationship at one time or another, focus on the things that still seem right between you. If each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight.
I can't do it. I can't let this wedding happen.
Luis, you have to. If you tell Antonio, he'll kill him.
I can't. I can't let my brother marry Sheridan. I can't and I won't.
You take Sheridan to be your wife.
I do.
What is happening? Whatever just fell on top of us jolted this whole car.
It is a bit disconcerting not knowing what's going on.
I know what's going on. We're gonna die.
What? I told you. Everything's going to be all right.
Okay, well, then why do the lights keep flickering on and off? And why do we keep being jolted? I mean, it's like something is coming loose up there.
Cables.
What? What?
Nothing. No, I was just wondering what fell on top of us. The point is, we must remain positive, certain that our rescue is at hand.
But how can we? Your cell phone is broken, and that phone never worked in the first place. And how do we even really know what Teresa heard? Or what she was able to do? And what if what we heard on top of the car was the elevator shaft caving in or something? What if the car is about to crash? Well, how do you know?
Because I told you, cranes don't die in freak accidents.
Oh, yeah, right. You were shot and fell into a vat of boiling tuna.
I didn't die, did I? I didn't mean to make light of a situation, but I cannot imagine this ending in tragedy. Somehow, someone is going to get us out of here. Things are going to be okay.
I've got to hand it to that cracked Connie. somehow she's managed to get live images of events going on around Harmony right now, displayed here on my TV set. I had no idea that Zombie gave that demented doll that kind of power when she created her. Oh, well, it's probably just a one-off thing. Beginner's luck. But I'm going to be much more on my guard around that cracked doll from now on. Who knows what kind of misery and mayhem she could cause. And I'm not going to let her interfere with my plans for destroying the good citizens of Harmony either.
I made more popcorn.
Good.
Get your own.
You are a greedy little doll.
Thank you. So what are we watching?
Julian and Whitney trapped in the elevator.
Still?
Still? That elevator could fall at any moment, plummeting them both to their deaths. I thought you'd be on the edge of your seat, rooting for the frayed cables to give way.
I am. That's why I programmed the TV to take that channel. That way I can watch their hideous deaths over and over again.
You are truly, truly wicked.
Thank you. So let's watch something else. Something new. Something romantic.
Well, if it's romance you want, try this. Sheridan Crane. Looks like she's just about to marry Luis's brother, Antonio.
A wedding? Yuck! I want a romance with a tragic ending. I love tragic endings.
Oh, so do I. All my favorite romances have tragic endings, and this one is no exception.
Goody.
I was so afraid that Ethan was gonna be electrocuted, and he's dead, Chad.
No, we don't know that. He could have just been knocked unconscious.
No, see, he let go of the rope. He fell who knows how many floors, and he hit the top of the elevator, and he has not moved.
No, well, maybe I can find a way to get down to him.
Maybe. No, see, we have to do something. Whitney and Julian are stuck in the elevator, and now Ethan,
This is getting too much for us. We need to get help. Those cables can go any minute. One more jolt and they could snap. And without the safety chain connected, we...
I know. The elevator could crash. We're never gonna get out of here alive. This thing is gonna crash, and we're both gonna die.
It's just nonsense. You know, all elevators have safety cables, so even if the main cables break, I'm not saying that they will, but if they do, we're gonna be okay. You'll live to change the things that you said you regret. You'll have the chance to live the life of your dreams, not your father's.
You said that you understood what I was feeling before. That you gave up the woman you loved because of your father.
Yes, I made a big mistake. It's one I've regretted. To this very day, I don't want to see you do the same thing.
You must have really loved her.
Yes. Yes, I loved her very much, but I was too much of a coward to stand up for that love. I did what my father wanted. I turned my back on her and walked away.
You ever see her around?
Sometimes.
Does she live here in Harmony? Does she know that you still love her?
What makes you think that I do?
I can see it in your eyes.
It doesn't matter. It's too late for us now, anyway.
Are you sure it is? Well, then who is this person, Mr. Crane? Who is this woman, the love of your life?
I asked you a question, Ivy. What are you doing here? Saying that my plan is working perfectly. Oh, you've been eavesdropping. Long enough to know that the annulment is off, and that David's declaration of love has driven a wedge between Sam and Grace. Isn't it wonderful? You are beyond evil. Trying to break apart two people who love each other and belong together. Well, now, if that were true, things wouldn't have gone this far. No, you're the one who used David to manipulate Grace's emotions. You made her believe that he was married to her and that they had a child together, so of course her feelings are confused. Well, my feelings are crystal clear. I love Sam, and I want him back. And from the way things are going inside, I think I'm getting pretty close to getting what I want. The hell you are. Excuse me. You're not going to break up Sam and Grace. I'm not going to let you. I am going to take you in there and you are going to confess everything that you have ever done. Well, now, if you do that, Eve, you're going to have to confess that you lied about John's DNA test results. And that you knew all along he wasn't Grace's son. Well, I don't care about me right now. I care about Sam and Grace. So, it's over, Ivy. Your plan to snag Sam is about to blow up in your scheming little face.
Do you, Antonio, promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect Sheridan, forsaking all others, and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
Sheridan,
stop this.
Do you take Antonio to be your husband?
Someone get a doctor. Liz, are you okay? Liz.
Is she dead? Is she dead?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I told you. I like a little tragedy with my romance. Actually, I like a lot of tragedy with my romance.
Well, you'll get more than enough of that with Sheridan, Luis, and Antonio. I've done an exceptional job with that particular love triangle, even if I do say so myself.
You have?
Why, yes. Luis, Antonio, and Sheridan. They're my masterpiece. My chef d'oeuvre.
Your what?
Suffice it to say, I have been working to keep Luis and Sheridan apart for centuries. And so far I've succeeded. Oh, if only I had the powers now that I had back then.
Details, Tabitha. What have you done to them?
Well, Antonio thinks Sheridan is in love with him, but actually she is in love with his brother Luis. But Antonio has a medical condition, so Luis and Sheridan can't tell him the truth, because if they do, he'll die from the shock. So...
I know all that. I mean, what have you done to them over the centuries?
Oh, well, let's see. Well, millions of years ago, when they were both living in caves. No, forget about that. Luis looks so much better now with his haircut.
Oh, but I love that caveman look. All that bare skin, and I don't mean the animal.
Then you would have loved the way Luis looked when he was a Roman centurion.
Ugh. Bare, muscular calves. Just thinking about it turns me on.
He certainly turned Cleopatra on.
Cleopatra?
Yes. Watch.
Oh, I'd iron his tunic any day. But what about the snake? Show me the snake.
You got it, cracked girl.
This is better than a Freddy Krueger film fest. I love it.
How is she, Dr. Schmidt?
Her vitals are okay, but...
What happened?
Oh, here.
She fainted.
Fainted?
That pain in your side, is it sharp? Yeah, you feel a little nauseous? I can't be sure without running some tests, but it seems like she may have appendicitis. We need to get her to a hospital right away.
Was there one nearby?
Closest one is in Harmony.
Sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to take a rain check on Sheridan and I getting married, but we just can't take a chance with his health.
I understand.
It's such a pity, too. You were so close to being husband and wife. I'm so sorry to ruin your marriage.
Liz, don't be ridiculous. We need to make sure that you're taken care of. Sheridan and I can tie the knot later. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go get the car and I'll bring it around, okay?
Okay, ready?
I'm sorry. I mean, I certainly don't mean to pry, but I'm just curious about the woman who still has your heart after all these years. She must be very, very special.
I've never known anyone like her before or since. She's the love of my life. She's so elegant. Most intelligent. She had a way of making me feel as if anything was possible, even true happiness.
Wow.
She was unlike any woman I ever knew. She was innocent, unspoiled, and she had the most amazing voice.
The woman that you loved was a singer.
That's an incredible one at that. She could have had a stellar career.
So, what happened?
Things changed. Complications arose.
Chad thinks I should sing.
What, you a singer?
Chad thinks I'm good. And since Teresa and Ivy gave him use of the recording studio, the Crane recording studio, he can mix and write and produce all his own stuff. And all he needs is a singer.
Does your sister sing as well?
No. I'm the only singer in the family. I really don't even know where I got my voice from.
You got your voice from your mother.
My mother? How would you know that?
Look who I found outside.
Ivy?
What are you doing here?
That's a very good question.
Ivy has something she wants to say, don't you, Ivy?
Well, I can see that I've obviously come at a bad time.
Oh, no, that doesn't matter. The important thing is that you're here. Now go on. Tell everyone your news.
Honestly, Eve, I'm not exactly sure what it is you want me to say.
Well, then let me refresh your memory. You were going to tell Sam and Grace that...
That must be a station house. I'll take that. It's Chief Bennett.
Chief Bennett, it's Teresa. Listen, there's been an accident at the elevator. It's gonna crash, and Ethan...
Teresa, listen. Slow down, take a deep breath, and tell me exactly what happened.
I think Ethan is...
Teresa, you're not making any sense.
Chief Ben, hey, it's me, Chad. Look, you gotta come quick. Something happened to the elevator here at Crane Industries. Whitney's trapped inside, and the cables could break.
All right, I'm on my way. But Teresa said something about Ethan. Is he there with you?
Ethan?
Ethan's hurt really bad.
What? What happened?
Well, he went down the elevator shaft to try to connect the safety chain, and that's when he got electrocuted.
Oh my God.
Has something happened to Ethan?
We need your help, Chief. I think Ethan may be dead.
Hang on, Liz. Antonio will be here with the car any minute.
Yeah, don't you worry. We're gonna get you to the hospital as soon as we can, okay?
Everybody relax.
There's nothing wrong with me.
What?
Listen, I am sorry to make such a scene, but I didn't know what else to do. I knew you were going to stop it, but I couldn't let you do that because I was afraid of how it might affect Antonio, so I fainted to stop you and to stop this wedding.
Wait, so you're okay?
Yeah. Doc removed my appendix a few years back. That's how I knew what the symptoms were.
Yes, thank you. You are such a wonderful friend.
With friends like you, who needs enemies?
It's gonna be all right. Here, I've got the car. Come on, gotta get her out of here. Take it easy.
Looks like Liz bought us some time.
Yeah, but for how long?
What makes you think I got my talent for singing from my mother?
Well, I just meant that most children inherit their talents from either their mother or their father. I assume yours came from your mother. Since all the years of knowing your father, I've yet to hear a single dulcet tone spring from his lips.
Well, my singing voice definitely didn't come from my mother. She hates singing.
She does.
Mom could barely handle me singing in the choir at church. And as far as singing professionally, you can forget about that. She's convinced that singing would ruin my life, as she puts it. I mean, she's so adamant about it. It's like she knew someone that it happened to or something. I don't know.
You're lucky, Whitney. You have a wonderful mother. I think you're a lot like her.
I didn't realize you knew my mother that well.
What happened, Sam?
What happened to Ethan?
There's been an accident at Crane Industries. Whitney's trapped in an elevator.
Oh, no.
Is she all right?
Yes, I think for now, but Ethan's another story.
Why? What happened?
He's been hurt.
Hurt how?
Ethan's been electrocuted.
What? Ethan?
Was he trying to save Whitney?
I assume Chad and Teresa were trying to help him.
Teresa, damn her! Every time she is around him, he gets hurt.
We don't know the whole story, Ivy. We won't know until we get there, all right? So we better hurry. From what Chad said, we don't have a lot of time. Let's go.
I hope Chief gets here soon. Ethan hasn't moved since he hit the top of the elevator.
No, I can't wait for help. I've got to save Whitney and Ethan.
Then how can you do that?
No, there's gonna be a way.
No, Chad. Ethan knew exactly what he was doing when he went down there. Look what happened to him. Now you can't
No,
go
have
down
to
there
at least
alone.
try.
No.
That could have been me. I hope someone gets here soon. Those cables don't look like they're gonna hold much longer.
Yes, well, your mother and I, we go way back together. After all, she's a prominent physician at Harmony Hospital. I'm on the hospital board. We've come up against each other on countless occasions over hospital policy, and I deeply admire your mother on a number of levels. You should be very proud of her.
I'm proud of both my parents.
Yes, I'm sure that TC is a good father and husband.
I know that my father really hates you. And I know why. He blames you for costing him his career in professional tennis and for my grandfather's death. And he lost the will to live after you destroyed Daddy's career.
Well, TC has a good life. He has 2 lovely daughters, a wonderful, beautiful wife. He should be counting his blessings, not his losses.
Sometimes you never get over things that happen, Mr. Crane. Like my father losing a chance at his career. Like you losing the love of your life.
I hardly think the two are comparable.
No. I guess I suppose you wouldn't.
What are you implying?
You almost had me. I was actually starting to think that you aren't as bad as everyone says. But you really are.
Now, Cynthia.
You're trying to act all nice, you know, pretend like you really care, but my father hates you so much. You hurt him so much. And Teresa, you took advantage of her. You got her pregnant when she just went down to Bermuda to try to get you to help Ethan.
I made a terrible, terrible mistake.
You know what? And I made a mistake too. I don't know what you're up to, Mr. Crane, but you can just forget about it.
I assure you, I'm not up to anything but trying to help you remain calm. I'm not some monster trying to take advantage of our plight.
Well, I think that you are.
I admit I've made some mistakes. I've done things that I'm not proud of. But people can change. Being ex-patee when everyone thought I was dead affected me in ways that surprised even me. I have changed, Whitney. Honestly, I have. I'm not the same Julian Crane I used to be.
Chief Brennan! Oh, thank God you're here! This is all your fault, Teresa! If you hadn't insisted on being a working mother, Ethan wouldn't have been here tonight. Now is not the time to point fingers, Ivy.
Hey, Grace is right, okay? Just right now we gotta do something.
Now, there ain't nothing we can do until they cut the juice to those wires. They shut down the power to those live wires. Hey, where's Ethan? Oh, no. You guys tried to be heroes after I warned you not to?
Forget about what happened. What we do now is what counts.
So what was Whitney doing here anyway?
She came to talk to me, and then after she got in the elevator, it got stuck.
Okay, but is she all right? Have you heard anything from her?
No, I don't know. The phone in the elevator's broken. Is this where Ethan went down the shaft?
You shouldn't look down there.
No, Ethan can't be dead, Sam. Our son can't be dead.
Look, I'm sure he's just knocked unconscious from the fall, right? We'll get him up and we'll get him out of it.
How?
Look, I'm not sure. We'll do everything we can to save our son.
God help us, Sam. Please, God help us.
You can actually see the wires fraying.
Time is running out. Those wires are about to go.
Oh, my poor Whitney.
Antony and Cleopatra, the doomed lovers. Yes, I must say I'm quite proud of that disaster.
Yeah, it was good. But what have you done lately?
Done lately?
You said you've caused Luis and Sheridan trouble over the centuries. Like what? I mean, getting bitten by a venomous snake is good. But I want to see something big, something really disastrous.
Oh, you mean a major disaster. How does the Titanic sound?
You really caused the Titanic to go down?
And guess who was on board? Well, was that a big enough of a disaster for you?
More.
All right, here's something from their more recent past.
I've misjudged you, old woman.
Misjudged me? What do you mean?
I thought you were too soft to inflict any real pain, but I take it back. You've got what it takes. I might even end up respecting you. You're so evil.
Oh, pish tosh. It's nothing. And you know, I'm not evil.
Oh, please.
It's just that life has conspired against me to make everything such a misery. So, I'm going to pass the favor to someone else.
Like Sheridan, Luis, and Antonio.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Thanks. It definitely could have been worse.
You know, the doctor said that you're free to go, that it wasn't your appendix. It's just you ate something that didn't agree with you, that's all.
I'm feeling much better.
Well, you know, it's been a long day, and I'm sure Liz is exhausted. We should really get her a hotel room so she can get a good night's rest.
Well, you know, I have a better idea.
Of course. She can stay with us at the cottage.
Yeah. No, I meant that, well, Liz passed out right before we were a few words away from becoming husband and wife, and I was thinking maybe we could go back up to the Justice of Peace's house and, you know, go ahead and finish what we started. What do you say?
Right now?
Tonight? Yeah. I don't want to spend another day without you being my wife.
I'm serious, Whitney. I have changed. I'm not the same man I used to be. Am I perfect? No, far from it. But I'm more aware of my failings now, both past and present, and I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be better.
I believe that some people are capable of change, Mr. Crane, but not you. I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father, and for the hell you put Teresa through. I hope you pay for the misery that you've caused people, and I hope that you pay dearly.
Damn, most of the cables are broken. He wanted to wait the elevator doesn't snap the other two.
Those cables aren't gonna last much longer.
No, we're near the top of the building. Those cables can't break.
Damn it, Sam. We gotta do something. My little girl's down that elevator.
DC, use this rope. You and Chad lower me down. I'll get to Ethan and I'll attach the safety chain to the top of the cab.
Oh my God, something snapped.
The cables must be breaking.